What's going on, guys? Yugioh here. Today I'm actually bringing you a Cyber Dragon combo tutorial, going first and going second. Like I explained in my Cyber Dragon deck profile, this actually does take a decent pilot to be able to play around certain interruptions and playing through difficult hands that sometimes look like you break, but you're actually able to play them quite easily. So I'm going to show you the going first and going second hands. This hand going first, we actually have a Forbidden Droplet, a Cyber Dragon, a Cyber Emergency, a Core, and a Tactics Talent. Now this card is $110, I think, last time I checked. But this card is very good to play in this deck, so I would recommend it. But I'll explain more about pricings and different card tech choices in the Cyber Dragon deck breakdown, where I will explain that in my next video. So going first, we're actually going to go ahead and try to bait out Ash using Cyber Emergency. We're actually going to go ahead, and if it does go through, we're going to play out the hand as if they had no interruptions. We're actually going to grab the hers. Now, Core, they might try to ash it. So if they did ash it, then we can use the Triple T and still make a decent amount of play. So let's go with Coin Toss. Heads goes through, tails ash goes through. So here we're actually gonna go ahead and grab the Galaxy Soldier, or no, excuse me, not the Galaxy Soldier. I keep wanting to grab that off of Core, but that is not the case. You actually want to grab the Repair Plant off of Core. Now we don't have Machine Dupe, but that is quite alright. We still have a lot of different lines of play here. So we're actually going to Core, going to Amirage. Being that any Cyber Dragon monster is treated as a Cyber Dragon on the field and in the graveyard, you can actually now activate Cyber Repair Plant. Cyber Repair Plant is then going to add Galaxy Soldier, we're going to use Galaxy Soldier's effect. Discarding the hers, special summoning this in defense mode. On resolution, you're going to search the second Galaxy Soldier and you're going to search the Cyber Dragon monster from the deck. Because if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one other Cyber Dragon monster from the deck to the graveyard. So we'll actually add the Galaxy Soldier first, because that is the effect, and then on the resolution of the effect, because it's sent to the graveyard, you're going to add the Cyber Dragon. Now here we're actually going to use the Galaxy Soldier's second effect, so this would actually be the third special summon with one normal summon. So we're actually going to special summon Galaxy Soldier again in defense mode, discarding one of the Cyber Dragons. Now here we're actually going to overlay into one of our Novas. Most times people are going to Nibiru you right about here, mainly because they don't want you to make Infinity, but you're still able to make one negation through a combo, which is why you play it if they Nibiru you play it. Again, for no interruptions, we're actually going to use Nova's effect, detaching, special summoning the Cyber Dragon from the graveyard. Oh, I should have said that. There's not supposed to be two in there, so we actually have the other one to the deck. And there's not supposed to be two in the graveyard. Because what we've done so far is we've added one off of hers effects, and we have discarded the other one, which was this one, off of Galaxy Soldier. So the same one we've added off of hers, we discarded off of Soldier, and then now we're using Nova's effect to special the same one that was in the grave to the side of the field. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make Infinity. Now we're going to link off these two, so that way we can protect our Verte Anaconda play. And then we're going to use Verte Anaconda's effects. And then banish that. Use his effects. So again, pay 2k as cost. You want to send Dark Magician to the grave, Red Eyes Fusion, and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Two Mega Dragoon. Now in this particular deck, Dragoon is good to play. Do keep in mind though that with Red Eyes Fusion, it has to be Red Eyes Black Dragon as the required material for Red Eyes Fusion. If you use any other fusion card like Invocation or Polymerization, you are able to use Dark Magician and a Dragon Effect monster to make Dragoon. But however, with Red Eyes Fusion, you have to play the brick of Red Eyes Black Dragon. Just keep that in mind. That is a Konami ruling that you have to watch out for. So with this particular hand, we can actually do one or two things. We're actually just going to set the droplet, mainly because you do want to have one discard material for Cyber Dragon, and you're going to be able to negate anything by sending the Verte Anaconda and possibly the triple teams depending on what they play. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3 interruptions for your opponent. Basically 4, because whatever they would have left, you'd just be able to snatch up with Infinity. So that is going first play. Let's go ahead and reset the deck and show you going second hand with Cyber Dragons and exactly what type of plays you can do trying to OTK your opponent. Now again with this hand, it is kind of bricky because you have both the fusions, so you're not going to be able to go into Verte Anaconda. But however, you still have 1 core and 1 Cyber Dragon. We did draw the brick, so let's see what our 6 card is. And Rev System. Okay. So this hand in particular, we are able to do quite a few different things. Let's see. First, I would not use Red Eyes Fusion in this particular hand. What I would actually do is a real basic Cyber Dragon OTK play. Because they would control monsters, we're just going to go ahead and use Cyber Dragon special summon. It's an inherent summon, so the only thing that would be able to stop Cyber Dragon is Solemn Package, like a Solemn Judgment, Solemn Strike. Them cards in particular, but they would not be able to just straight up negate it with like a Board on Savage because this is an inherent summon, not an activated effect. So keep that in mind. So we're actually going to normal summon the core here. We're going to use core's effects. And we're actually going to search out Cyber Repair Plan. I wouldn't search Cyber Repair Plan. Mainly because there wouldn't be a whole lot that we could do. search out Cyber Emergency to the hand instead of Cyber Repair Plan. Come on. So here what we're actually going to do is we're going to link off a core and a Cyber Dragon to make Cyber Dragon Yugioh. Now again, I did say in my Cyber Dragon deck profile that I don't think the card is really that good, but in particular in hands like this, cases like this card is worth playing, mainly because it is still able to get you to an OTK quickly, but again, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not that good, so I don't always go into it. So we're going to go ahead and use Cyber Emergency to then grab a Cyber Dragon from the deck. We're going to use Cyber Rev System to special summon the Cyber Dragon from the deck, or from the hand, excuse me. And here we're actually going to activate the Overload Fusion by banishing the core and the Cyber Dragon. Now keep in mind it does say Cyber Dragon materials listed from your field or graveyard. So it's not and or, so you have to choose whether you want to banish it from the field or banish it from the grave. It's not both. And then we're actually going to make Rampage Dragon. Rampage Dragon's effect is then going to pop 2 spells or traps on the field that your opponent would control, and then if they play a back row deck, and then we're going to use Cyber Dragon's second effect, or Rampage second effect, to then be able to excuse me, send hers to the grave, and we're just going to send another light monster. We'll use core as a follow-up. Now we're going to use hers effect. And what hers effect does is if this card is sent to the graveyard, you are able to search out a Cyber Dragon monster. So we're actually just going to search the third Cyber Dragon from the deck. Now here we'll go into battle phase. Now keep in mind Cyber Dragon Seekers, if this card during each battle phase, if this card has not declared an attack, quick effect, you can actually target one machine monster you control, who will actually obviously do Rampage, and it would gain 2100. So this would actually become a 42 beat stick that can attack 3 times, so it would do 12,600 points of damage because of the effects. Because initially it would do 6,300 points of damage, but because that this is actually gaining 2100, it makes it a 42 beat stick. It is actually going to do 12,600 points of damage on top of the 2100. So total, your opponent would take 14,700 points of damage, which is more than enough to kill them, no matter what they have on board. And this card can attack, but it does not. Which opponent would not take any damage from the Seeker. So you're able to kill your opponent with this card alone, because it can attack 3 times for 4,200 points each. So yes, guys, that is the going first and going second Cyber Dragon combo tutorial. Being able to place multiple interruptions going first. Dragoon does make the Cyber Dragon going first board stronger, and being able to use Verte or Rampage Dragon in this case. To the tutorial, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.